day, happy travelers. Vacation travel hacks here, talking about a nice little 4-day cruise to the Western Caribbean on the Carnival Paradise. And if you're here watching this, I've either already booked this cruise and you're interested in the logistics on how to get to the cruise port from the airport and what are we going to do in Cozumel. We'll give you some free excursion options if they're available. And of course, we'll give you a quick overview of paid options that exist as well. And it wouldn't be a tips and trick guide if we didn't talk about how to get back home, best tips and tricks to do that as well. And if you're not booked on this cruise, you might just be here to kind of scout it out, see what's available. And so this will serve that purpose as well. Let's hop into it. So this one leaves out of the port of Tampa. And Tampa Bay International Airport is right here. Not too far of a drive is the cruise terminal right here. Actually, on this particular instance, I made it from the airport to the cruise terminal, leaving one of my pieces of luggage here. So we had to drive here. Like, hey, where's my luggage? I'm like, oh, I had to go back here. And so luckily, it's about a 20-minute drive, and nothing bad happened of it. So it's really quick. May I suggest that, as I do in all of my videos, that you fly in the day before, not necessarily because you're really far away from the airport. A lot of things can cause complications in getting you to this airport. And the ones that I've experienced personally on my travels in the past year include airline system outages, air traffic control staffing shortages, pilot was sick, weather. So anyway, there's many reasons as to why you would be delayed. And if you fly in the day of, you could be cutting it short. If that's what you do, I don't want to change you from your practices, but it seems recently flying in the day before certainly hedges it gives you more cushion. And you're in Tampa, and the Clearwater Beach is off to the west, Disney is off to the right. And there's also Busch Gardens is in the vicinity, in the zoo, and it's Tampa. I mean, there's a lot to do. So they'll get you in there, and there's lots and lots of lodging. So anyway, that'll get you on the ship, and then you're off to your port of call, which is Cozumel. The Carnival dock is right here. In terms of free things to do, you can walk up and down this little area. There's a lot of shops here. You can get selfies, and it's that's certainly doable for free and very enjoyable. Who wouldn't like doing that? In terms of free paid options that are available, here's just a quick overview of what we have in store at this particular cruise port. If you like swimming with wildlife, if you like laying on the beach, if you just like going to a city, there's really something for everybody. The dolphin excursion with unlimited food and drinks, that's a pretty good one, especially if you like unlimited food and drinks and dolphins. And it's highly reviewed, almost 1,000 reviews, 4.5 stars. It's pretty good. Then you got the reef, snorkel, stingray, sharks, and barbecue. And hopefully it's, not barbecue shark. I've never had it before, not really interested in it. But again, I like snorkeling. That is something that we always do. And in the Caribbean, some of the best snorkeling in the world, for my money. And then you got more snorkeling. Then you want to go over here to this Isla I don't know. It looks like you can take a picture there, and who doesn't like taking pictures? Like I said, if you don't put it on the gram, did it ever really happen? If you like zip lining, they got zip lining here, about $100 a person. You can go zipping, and when you're done zipping, go ahead and go snorkeling, and then hang out at the beach club for the day. Then there's all-inclusive beach. You can drive on the beach with a Jeep. If you want tacos and tequila, I mean, that sounds pretty good. Mariachi tacos and tequila. Can bring your kid, same price as an adult. I hope your kid enjoys the tacos. It's worth it. Although if your kid is 18 in Mexico, it is Mexico. Not on the ship, but certainly there. The Sea Trek Island Beach Club, this underwater thing my brother did in St. Thomas. It's fantastic. Highly recommend. Can get your own yacht. That's $2,000. Hey, what did you do? Boarded a yacht for $2,000. Can probably take a yacht from Tampa to Cozumel for $2,000. Just saying. Then you got jet skis for $100. More driving, more boating. Look at this. You go in a speedboat and just make like little U-turns. Hang out with the rays and the sharks. This is something that we always do. And so you got 3 pages of activities, more underwater activities, more out of the water activities, get a van, go snuba in, more zip lining. I mean, what else? I mean, there's literally, if you don't want to snuba or scuba or snorkel, you can go ride a bike and then snorkel. So, all right. So now we got surf and turf, and then you got, look at this right here. I mean, you can tell your friends, hey, look what I did. And if when you're done doing that, how about you save a sea turtle? $90 to save turtles. Then you can stand up and paddle if you don't want to be in the water. Just don't fall in the water. Then you got a food experience. If you're a big foodie, you can go hang out and make some food. And then mixology with Jose Cuervo. Oh boy, I don't think I'll be doing that one. Then you got zip lining. Hey, what about traditional Mexican Christmas? If you're going in December, we're coming up on Christmas. More driving and snorkeling, and so hey, listen, that is 65 options, all of them highly reviewed, and certainly seems like there is fun to be had. So when you're done, when you're back on the cruise ship, relax, fun day at sea, and takes you back. And some tips and when it comes to Carnival, some tips and tricks here. I'm a big fan of the anytime dining. You can do early dining, you can do late dining, and that's nice to have an assigned dining time. And there's certainly pros to it. However, what I also discovered is that the shows, especially if you have a family, a kid, there's some family-friendly shows that occur during your dining time, and they don't have like another one. There's just one show. And if it happens during your dinner, your choice is really dinner or the buffet. Which isn't bad, or pizza. And again, that's not bad. I enjoy pizza, but I can have anytime dining. Look at the day's agenda. Say, hey, we want to do this show, this show, this show. Which means dinner is at this time. Go eat dinner. Go do the shows, and take it from there. So we're thinking about it anyway. Try to fly in the day before. TPA is the airport. Worth noting that Sarasota is not super far away. Bradenton's not super far away, but I don't necessarily see that saving any money. Certainly in terms of the trouble of getting the to and from the airport logistically to the cruise port, rather. Those are probably the airports that make the most sense. But TPA is definitely the winner. Most hotels have shuttles to the cruise port. Whether or not it's free, they used to be free, and now a lot of them like to charge a little bit. So talk to your hotel if that's something you want to do. Otherwise, taxi, Uber, Lyft are very viable options. Or you can get, just Google, like limo services in the Tampa area. There's lots. There's a great myriad of transportation options to get you to the cruise port. We recommend always here on Vacation Travel Hacks, flying home when you get to the cruise port. Afternoon, you saw how close it was. Could you get off the ship and probably leave before noon? Yeah, this one, Fort Lauderdale, and this one, I would hedge my bets that you could probably do it. I just don't enjoy standing in any line, waiting for a shuttle, waiting for my luggage, waiting for customs. Knowing that I have an airplane to catch in under 100 minutes or something. I can't do it. I don't recommend it. I'd just much rather be at the airport with a coffee in hand, relaxing versus watching my plane take off. So that's me. And then we'll wrap up with Kids Club. Hey, get them in if you have a kid and that's important to you. Day one, don't miss it. You might be busy on day one. It might, get them in, let them bond with the other kids while all the other kids want to bond. We missed day one time, and it was not a super good experience. So that's your ship. That's your itinerary. And I hope you have a fantastic time. Cozumel is a beautiful port, lots to do, and I hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next video.